Hello everybody and welcome to CC Sim Racing. Hopefully you can hear me, just let me know because I did have a couple of comms issues earlier on. We are going to get this one underway right now. So yeah, welcome everyone to round 7 here at St. Croix B. Had an absolute cracker like 2 weeks ago where a little mishap from Ash Roy gave a certain Clive Smith the checkered flag, and hopefully he'll be there for another one today, but we will hopefully see and find out. But championship table as it stands, Danny C taking the lead, 2 points. Unfortunately, Ash Roy is not here tonight, which is a bit of a killer, as he will now increase his lead. But again, this is a very, very tough track, and if everyone's been practicing, Danny C could have a few problems on his hands, especially in the names of Lewis, who's third place, and that he should creep up now with a potential chance of grabbing second place. But Finalise has been giving him a bit of beef. He's only 2 points behind, but he's looking to also claim that second place tonight. But we'll see what happens, shall we? Audio muted there on 59. Clive there with his fantastic win there is on 59 also. Butler on 43. Matt there on 34. Unfortunately, we haven't seen him for last three races, should I say, and hopefully we will see him come back. Handy Pint also in the same situation. Southpaw there didn't race last week. I'm sure he's there this week. Yes, he is. So look forward to seeing him. And he's a good strategical racing driver, so we'll see how he gets on. Then Legion as well haven't seen him for a few weeks either. Also Petrol Bloke, but I think Petrol Bloke dropped down to he's dropped down to the AM class as well. V8 Jag unfortunately was glitching heavily, so he's had to be removed from the Lambo series, but we do wish him all the best. Slow Peak is Ekberg. He was here last week, so an additional added points will be given to him on there, and Curry just hasn't turned up. But we do have audio muted there, Southpaw, Ekberg, Clive, Danny, Butler, Lewis, Finalise, so it needs a bit of a re-change of the table once we manage to do so, and thank you to Dan for doing the tables at One Click and Design. We've also got tonight Boomer Sooner here from America. We've also got Andy, who's racing in the mini mods, and I did see Gamer also racing, who raced in the AM, I think, if I remember rightly, so we'll look forward to seeing him race today on track. So drivers are out. We do also have, I think I did see Tartan down there as well, but hopefully we will is he down there? I'll have to have a look. Actually, I haven't looked at all the drivers on track, to be fair. We do not have no Tartan, so he was supposed to be racing, but he isn't in the room, unfortunately. So let's take a look who is on track, and as you see, there is a couple of drivers there. There's Southpaw. We'll take a look at our championship leader. There he is, Danny C. 2 points clear at the moment. Could definitely up the advantage going into this one with 3 races left to go after this. Very, very tough track, as we know. Even into Richard Pugh, even to Cole, Danny C, LB, Adam Bath. I'm not retired yet. What's up? Says Not Killer. We also got Stephen there as well, who's racing, and Carl. So thank you very much, and please do keep your chat going. Really do appreciate it. We have 15 viewers at the moment, so if you would like to just comment and put us a like, and also if you can, that'd be fantastic. If you can subscribe, that will be awesome. We have 7 minutes of qualifying to go. So everyone will be on the racing softs, and they do deteriorate very, very quickly, so we probably won't see anyone on them, but it will be interesting if we do. Also a massive mention to Leap, and also to our partners, racescollective.com. You can go and check out the goodies, and if you become a member here and go into the tow at CC Sim Racing, you'll get 10% off with the code given. So Leap is our main sponsor. They do 3D printed body styling for your Minis, Skodas, Seats, and Volkswagens, and many others. But they're really upping the designs on the Minis, so we like the Cooper S's and stuff, and it looks really, really snazzy stuff. So go and check them out. You can check them out at leap.com. And also, as well, while we look at Danny C cross the line, and Butler's got pole position at the moment. Does Danny C take it? Yes, he does. Of course he does. 1.4 seconds in the lead. And but yeah, coming next is on Monday will be the AWRC after a corking battle at Fuji. We'll be hoping for another one at Road America, so that'll be another great race. So do catch us on Monday, and that'll be happening there and then, and all for everyone to enjoy. Right, back to the championship as it stands. So Danny C at the moment holds pole. There is Clive in second place. Southpaw now drops himself into second place. 7 tenths down on Danny C. So all about setup round here. As we said, a lot of pad drivers seem to be a lot better on the tyre deg round here, but you still got to be able to race and keep it clean and keep those tyres working. But when it gets down to the lower ends of the tyre, it seems like the pad drivers can just eke out that little bit more. So we'll just see how that goes tonight. There's Clive in third, Butler there in fourth place. So Lewis all the way down in seventh at the moment. He'll be looking to creep his way up. There's audio muted. So third, fourth and fifth respectively from Team CC at the moment. There's LB Racing. They're doing some cracking stuff in the FPK karting. There he is representing now, and he's in the tow. He's got the tow from Butler here, so we'll see if these two can maybe develop on their previous laps. As you can see, tyre deg only 3 laps in. It's nearly 75% on the near side rear, so definitely something to watch out for. I will add the blocks up afterwards, but at the moment we'll just leave it as it is. But we're going to keep an eye on LB as he nearly goes wide there. Can you see just behind, and Butler coming through as well. So Butler there in fourth. A little tad mistake there as he came through. He's going to cross the line now, and he goes over the line with a 205. So he puts him stalemate in fourth place and goes very, very sideways, and that is how easy those tyres can get damaged, and he's got to make his way round the track again now as Danny C comes in for a tyre change. Also, so does Clive, does Southpaw. Southpaw looks like he's on a bit of a lap here, so we'll stay with him. Can he make it round, or is he going in? Is he sliding? Yes, he is, so he turns in, and luckily the penalty doesn't come in until you hit the white line, it looks like. Into the pits they go. There it's Clive. So Clive's got a 3-second penalty. That's not what you want as you're starting your lap. So he's going to have to take that now. Danny C also there. So very, very frustrated Clive as he was looking for a front line. Well, front row of the bridge, shall I say. There's Butler there in fourth. Audio muted's in as well. Lewis is out. So he's going for another lap. And as you see, look. A quick look actually. I don't usually put it on till afterwards, but as you can see, that's how quick the fuel's going down after 4 laps. So you can see what this strategy has to entail with the medium possibly going to be the one to think about, but I have seen a few drivers running that harder tyre, so we'll see how they go. Danny C just sitting on the back of Lewis. Lewis will probably just let him go through, but we shall see. There is Finalise. So Finalise hasn't had the best of laps at the moment, has he? He's down there. He still hasn't made a lap yet. So what he was thinking, maybe he was just getting himself organised. Not too sure, but hopefully he'll get a lap in. Tartan is in the pit, so he is there. I do apologise. Hello to James McAdam, who's doing the great job with the Academy series. And he is purple. Look at this. So this is a cracking lap here for Finalise. We'll stay with him. He looks very, very smooth through the final few corners. Coming up to the final one now. Danny C's managed to get past. So can he get that turned in? Yes, he can. That looks very, very smooth. And this looks like a very good lap. He's got the tow as well. Can he go into pole position with a 203? Goes into second. My goodness me. That is close. So 10/1000ths of a second there. That's pretty quick. That is not a lot in it. About an A4 piece of paper size sort of time. That's really, really close. So I was looking sharp at the moment. So there is Southpaw. He's going to come across the line now. So here we go. Let's see what he can do. So He's there in third place. Can he make a difference? Has Clive managed to get rid of his penalty? Yes, he has. So he's 2 tenths up at the moment. Penalty, trying to think where that penalty board is. I think it's down at the bridge, isn't it? So I think it's at this part here, isn't it? If I remember rightly, off the top of my head. He goes through now. Oh, Lewis in the wall. So Lewis has hit the wall. Unfortunate for Lewis. No, the penalty marker isn't there. I think in GTS, I'd probably... Who's driving in the SUV, or is that the safety car? That is the safety car, my friend. Let's go Team LB, Lewis and Tartan. There you go. So great to see the supporters coming in. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, as I was saying previously. It would be really good to get some of these guys, some fans watching. So there's Danny C coming around. I don't know if he's going fast or slower. We're going to keep an eye on him. Behind him is finalised as well. So let's stay with Danny C. I think he's going to be the first one through. So this is the final lap, and he's half a second up this lap round. That's absolutely incredible. Oh, very lucky to manage to get that back in, which he does so very, very well indeed. Comes into the final corner. It's off the final corner very, very well, and that looks like that could be a 201, 202 possibly. No, creeps up to 203 again, but does go 4 tenths faster. Finalised, crosses the line. He goes 3 tenths down, so but does go faster that lap. So next person through is Clive. Does he go faster? Oh my goodness me, this is going to be close as well. Oh, that goes in a third, so just pips that man there. Audio muted is there. Where is Southpaw? He was coming through. We also had Lewis, who had the incident. So I think Lewis has got hazards on. Yeah, he did have that crash, didn't he? So back to Southpaw we go. Southpaw using all the track and a little bit more. Glides against the Armco barrier of the final corner and gets himself back into third. So we just wait for audio muted now. He is the last man on track, and he has had an incident. Yeah, he's got aero damage, so 5 bits of damage will give you a safety car. So we will have to keep an eye on the map and see if that does change. So you're going to cross the line now, and that'll be audio muted there in 6th. Lewis down in 7th place. That's not where he wants to be at the start of this race. Very interesting indeed. So drivers are there. There is Danny C. So Danny C on pole. Finalised 2nd. Southpaw in 3rd. Clive in 4th. It will be Butler in 5th. There he is. Audio muted in 6th. And then it'll be Lewis in 7th place. Then Ekberg in 8th. So very, very, very interesting race coming up here. So let's take a look at those results. Obviously, we know that some of the ones in the lines haven't done a lap. I don't know why it does that. It's really frustrating. But Danny C on pole with a 203. Then we've got finalised also on the 203. Southpaw 203. Then Clive in 4th with a 204. Butler with a 205. Audio with a 205. Then Lewis, it will be in 7th place. Then Ekberg in 8th. And then it will be Gamer, Boomer, Andy and Tartan. They'll bring up the 13 drivers of this race. 12 actually. Apologise there. Right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy this race. We're really looking forward to it. And just going to tell the guys good luck. Because if it's anything like Monday's race, it's going to be very, very difficult indeed. So brace yourself, people. This is going to be one to watch for sure. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for round 7 of the Lamborghini Trophy Pro Championship, sponsored by Leap, and it's Danny C that leads the way. Well, actually, it's Adam Barth who leads the way in the Lamborghini Urus there, and then it will be Danny C who leads the Lamborghinis after that. So it'll be Danny C on pole position with finalised next to him on row 1. Row 2 will be Southpaw and Clive. Row 3 will be Butler and Audio Muted. Row 4 will be Lewis and Ekberg. Row 5 will be Gamer and Boomer. Row 6 will be Andy and Tartan. So yeah, it's going to be a very good race indeed. So let's get back to the safety car man. Let's see what you can see as we look behind now on the gorgeous Lamborghini Urus. And are we going to see a safety car tonight, Richard Pugh? Are we going to see a safety car? I don't know. I'm intrigued myself actually to see if we do have a safety car. Let's go, Danny C. This is Dan does base. Love that. So out we go. So there is Danny C. Nice and casual. Looks very, very poised, doesn't he? He wants another win in the bag. He needs to keep that gap from Ashwoy, but I think if Danny C just gets away here, I think the battle we need to keep an eye on is finalised and Lewis. Lewis all the way down there in 8th place. There he is. Finalised, finds himself there in 2nd as they cross the line. So this is going to be a very, very good race. So let's take a look at everyone's tyres. So we got mediums for Danny C. Racing mediums for finalised. Southpaw and racing soft. My goodness me, that's a brave move. Clive's on racing hard, so the hard tyre for Clive. Then it's Butler on racing hards also. Racing hards for Audio Muted. Then we have racing softs for Lewis. This is very, very interesting. Ekberg on the racing mediums, and then we've got Gamer on racing mediums. Boomer there on racing hards, Andy on racing hards, and Tartan also on racing hards. So a majority of the pack here on the racing hards. So there is Adam Barth. He'll be starting to pull away after the final part of this sector as he gets the drivers all to go into a 2x2 formation. Voting yes for a safety car. So here goes Adam Barth. He opens up the taps, nearly loses the back end. And hopefully he won't have to order a takeaway today. Get on and do what he does best, which is obviously drive a race car. And don't get a penalty as you come off the last corner, will you, mate? There you go. Oh, nicely done. Nicely. Oh, maybe you get a penalty now. So there's Danny C. There is finalised. Southpaw, Clive, Butler, Lewis, Audio Muted. That is your league drivers. And then we have the guest cars about 5 grids back, and the light's going to go out now, and Danny C makes his way down to turn 1. Finalised, looks like he might have got a good run here. Is he going to have the outside line? Southpaw needs to get this done very, very quickly. He's on the racing soft, so he needs to get past both of these drivers very, very early on indeed. Already Lewis has made a move. He's down into from 8th down to 5th, or up to 5th should I say, with Butler around the outside. Butler on the harder tyre as well. Ekberg just losing the control of the back of the car, manages to hold it. Very, very lucky. And there's the battle, as I was saying. Southpaw trying to get through. F3 abreast as they come around the right hander. This is going to be tricky. And Finalised says nope, not having none of it. And Southpaw goes into the lead. And drama nearly as he goes into the S's. He manages to hold it, gets the brakes on. He needs to get that turned in. Oh, goodness me, that was close. So there is Danny C. There is Finalised. They're just going to let him go. There's Lewis. Lewis is on the charge as well. Now he needs to get past Danny C and Finalised as well. But his man he needs to keep an eye on is Finalised just in front of him. Let's go on board with Lewis. And Lewis has lost the brake and he's in contact with Danny C. He's made contact with the championship leader. My goodness me, what happened there? So let's go on board with Danny C. Let's stay with Danny C. So he's gone over the bridge now, and oh my goodness me, Finalised went for a move very late on. I think he was just trying to show the door, and Danny C's got huge damage. He's got absolutely huge damage. So he's got 2 parts damage. So that's not going to cause a safety car, but lots of frustration as Southpaw just absolutely blitzes into the lead. 3 seconds now. There's finalised in second. Butler finds himself in third. So this is great stuff for Butler on the hard tyre, and he's chasing the man in front of him. And obviously, as I said, those soft tyres are going to deplete very, very quickly indeed. Well, actually, he's on mediums. Again, I apologise tonight. Not on it today, am I? Southpaw's on the soft tyre. And there's the gap he's made. And there is finalised. There is the hard tyre working its way through on Butler and Clive, and audio muted. There's Danny C trying to defend off Lewis, and Lewis is going down the inside of Danny C for position. Now Danny C will probably come in now. Yes, he is. He comes in to the pits and gets that change. So is there going to be a tyre change? Probably is. This is absolute drama, not what you want at the start of this race, but unfortunate for Danny C, no safety car yet, so he'll be hoping for a safety car. So be interesting to see what Danny C does now. So does he go back on to the medium tyre? He's going to wait for the repairs now. We're going to keep an eye on what he does. Is he going to go for a racing soft and just go for it, get some time back? No, he doesn't. He stays on the medium, so he's going to stick with his guns. Let's see what he can do. Be very interested to see, but Southpaw is ripping up the tarmac at the moment on those racing softs. He's just trying to get away as quickly as he can, and as he does so, makes contact with the wall. He's got suspension damage and rear end damage as well, rear downforce damage. Let's take a look at that. That was absolutely incredible. So he slides around the S's again like he did in lap 1, and bang into the wall. Tries to put the power down. That was not what he wanted. So he finalises thinking, hold on a minute, I'm in the lead here. So he's now 2.8 seconds up the road to Southpaw, but has damage. So Finalise will definitely take the lead as we see Clive, Lewis and Butler having a battle. And Lewis now sneaks into the CC Sim Racing sandwich and now goes past Clive also for a position. So may or may not let him go. Ekberg now finds himself down there in 6th place, so he's doing a cracking job. There is Gamer. Gamer's now into 6th place. He passes. He's the guest driver, so we'll see how he gets on. There's Ekberg. There's audio muted again. Just needs to concentrate on his own race, and Ekberg's in the wall. Ekberg's in the wall, and again that's suspension. Oh goodness me, that could be contact. And again, 2 parts damage. Not enough to fulfill the dreams of Danny C at the moment, but oh my goodness me, they're pushing so hard, and Mario just said it, the pro drivers are struggling. Yeah, contact into the back end of looked like Gamer there, so not too sure Ekberg was thinking, not too sure at all, but there we go. Southpaw in the lead. He's still carrying on with that damage, so he's still trying to use as much as he can. It might actually benefit him if he stays out now. We'll find out. But Finalise there in 2nd. He is still pulling away, though, from the man behind. So maybe a good idea. Lewis is there in 3rd. Clive in 4th. Butler there in 5th. Gamer there in 6th place on the medium tyre. Then we have audio muted on the hard tyre. Then Boomer. And that nice new livery. Great to have him with us here at CC. And Tartan also there. The trainer for the Academy Series. He's there in 9th place. Andy there in 10th place with Ekberg in 11th. So we go back to Danny C. There's Danny C there in 12th. So maybe it was Andy he had contact with there. So Danny C purple on the medium tyre. That's impressive. And above, they are teasing me. I split my drink twice. Brilliant. As you can see, if anyone sees on the map there, the top right hand side of your screen, that one blue arrow in the corner, just sitting there proudly, that's Adam Bath in the safety car. We see that move, safety car will be applied. And that could change everything. Won't be long, Adam, you'll be on track, he says. Well, Mario's right, they're really struggling out there, aren't they? So, Southpaw, 1.8 seconds in the lead of this race. So Finalise is starting to close in now as that tyre starts to degrade, and also the issues with the suspension on his car. So Lewis in 3rd place, and again, maybe a Stewart's inquiry after that, but he's 8 tenths quicker this time round. So let's see how he gets on sliding round the final few corners. Very tough on the racing soft. Very brave indeed. So if they do go, let's go for another hard tyre. Might go racing soft again. So Southpaw was the first one to come in, so he has got the damage, so he'll probably come out around about possibly where Danny C is, or maybe further behind. We'll see what happens. Is he going to get the damage change? Yes, he is. So, oh, that's interesting. I never knew that. So with the wheel change, it just replaces it. So it repairs the wheel damage. I'm so sorry. I didn't realise that. You could actually go out with rear aero and carry on. Now, that's interesting. Remember that for the next race I have. So, finalising the lead, 3.1 seconds. Surprised they haven't seen the strategy from the... Yeah, I'm very surprised. So, finalised at the moment. And again, was on the racing soft as normal, but this time round he's actually thinking about this race. I know he's very good around this track, so we'll see what he can do. There is Lewis on the racing soft. I'm pretty sure he's going to be coming in next lap. Lewis can do a 2-stop with mediums. Yeah, he could do. Yeah, very true, very true. Clive there in third, Butler in fourth. There is Gamer in fifth, having a very good race indeed, so he needs to keep it nice and smooth, and he does so, and he's on the medium tyre, so we'll keep an eye on him. There's Audio in sixth place, also on the hard tyre, a little bit further back, 5.8 seconds from Gamer. There is Southpaw launching on the mediums now. There's Tartan just behind him on the racing hards, just keeping out of trouble, but he has got past Boomer, full position. So Boomer on the racing hards as well. And you see, can't be that far behind these guys. There he is. So there is Danny C. Then we've got Andy there in 11th place. And Ekberg at the back with a 3-second penalty after his pit stop, which is again very unfortunate. Back to the leader. Finalised in the lead. Got plenty of tyre left on that medium, so we'll see how long that will last. Into coming up to lap 6 with 28 minutes to go. Yeah, he does. He has huge options here, doesn't he? There's Clive on the hard tyre. Lewis comes in. Lewis manages to get that car in very, very quickly with Audio and Southpaw not that far behind him. So there they go. So Lewis comes in. Where is that going to put Lewis? So Lewis is in the pits now. He also has aero damage, so he made contact somewhere with the wall. That could have been on the final corner. So he does, he fills up. Does he come back out on racing softs, or does he goes out on the mediums? We're going to find out shortly. Gets the repair done. He comes out on the mediums. So Mario, this could be the strategy you were talking about there. Yeah, it could be. Oh, goodness me. That's not what he wanted to do. Oh, very, very close to losing the back end. And you ain't doing that on a wheel, so that was definitely bad. So there we go. There's Andy. Andy with aero damage as well. Has front aero and suspension damage to the left side. Bird going around on the medium tyre, trying to chase down Andy. There's Finalised, still out on track. Fastest lap 2:05.238 at this moment. So 26 minutes of this race to go. Good battle going on between Clive, Butler and Gamer, all together still. All going to pan out right near the end of this race, I think. Look at the tyres on those hard tyres. We're coming up to 20. Well, we've got 6 minutes to go, and Clive's not even half done on the tyre, so he might actually just go in for fuel and carry on with that with the hard tyre. This is going to be a superb drive from Butler, from Clive, if he can do so. Because look at Butler's tyres. Butler's on the back of Clive, but very, very good indeed is Clive's tyres. So we'll see if Butler can hold out as well. He might stay out on the hard tyre. We'll see what he does. There's Gamer in 4th place. Also depends on Finalised second stop, I guess, and we'll see what happens there. So there's Southpaw in 5th, Audio Muted there in 6th place. Very open at this moment in time. Still no movement from Bath in the safety car. There's Tartan in 7th. Danny C just there. There's Danny C coming into shot. There he is. So maybe championship leader. Now closing up on one of the guest cars. Guest cars don't get points, as we know. And Danny C's purple sector. He seems very quick through that sector, but look at the tyre degradation already, and we're not even 20 minutes into this race, so he might have to come in again, and maybe again after that. We'll see. Yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out, and who is that for? Oh, that's Southpaw. So Southpaw with an incident there. And he was about, where is he? 5th place. Has he done it on the same corner again? I don't believe it. He has. So he's come out of the corner, put the power down, slamming the wall, and 2 parts damage. Not enough for Adam Bath to come out for a drive. That is really unfortunate for Southpaw, who was having a very good race indeed, but that's put him under some huge pressure to grab at least a top 10 spot now. So finalised 13 seconds up the road from Clive on those hard tyres. That's not far enough. I don't think that's far enough, especially if he comes in again for a set of mediums. But we shall see. There is finalised. Does he come in this lap? Is he going to try and grab another one? He does. So he does come out of the exit of the final corner and goes on for another lap. Let's keep an eye on Clive. There he is, coming into the final corner. He has Butler for company. He also has Gamer there for company. Gamer looks like he's probably going to come in at some point. Is he coming this lap? Yes, he is. Is he going to not get a penalty? Oh, very lucky not to get a penalty there. He shimmies round the white lines. So Audio Muted now goes back into that 4th place. Danny C is absolutely flying. There he is. He's just behind the hard tyre guys. So that's going to put him back into contention here. Maybe enough tyre for another couple of laps. We shall see. Finalist has the win in the bag if he keeps it on track. Oh, I don't know, mate. I really don't know. Oh yeah, I guess yeah. If you're right with the medium tyre, but I tell you what, they had a safety car which was over 2 minutes long, and we're coming up to 22 minutes now. He drops into the pits at say 20 minutes. He's going to be struggling on those tyres for the final few laps. So yeah, you could be right. I think it's going to be a struggle. Like I was saying, 13 seconds from the hard tyre isn't enough for me. That's not enough. There's the man that doesn't know strategy. But we shall find out, shall we? So finalised comes through now. There he is. Clive there in 2nd. Yeah, they do. They do. But it's if finalised can hold out that next set of tyres long enough. Because as you can see, Clive's done very well to hold that amount of fuel in the tank. Whereas if you look at finalised, it's down, way down the quarter. Is he going to come in this time? Is he going to try and stick out another lap? He can, obviously. He's got enough tyre there, but we shall see. It very tough on that left rear. Does he come in? He slows down. He's coming in. That's going to be very, very tight. Now, is he going to go on a hard tyre to finish off, or is he going to stick with a medium? Oh, there's Clive. There is finalised. So, does he come in and stick with the medium tyre? Let's find out. So, pretty sure he's going to fill up to the rim. If finalised can do a one stop, that's going to be close. Yeah, it is. Yeah, is he? No, he's gone racing softs. He's gone racing softs. Oh, and there's Danny C. So he's got out in front of Danny C. Danny C around the outside, trying to get a change of position there. Didn't quite work out for him, but he tucked it up right behind Audio Muted, who should really just let him go and just concentrate on his own race. This finalised goes sideways and under real pressure, and Audio Muted is defending. Oh, a little bit of contact between the two of them, and this could give Danny C the opportunity also to pass. So here come the three Lambos all together, nose to tail. Go on board with finalised. Just needs to get around this first few S's with cold tyres. Sliding around the corner there was Danny C. Nicely done. Horrible little hop there as you go into the bridge section. Finalised Danny C. Already muted. Tartan. Yeah. That's a big ask for 10 minutes though, mate. But you never know. You never know. It's going to be a good, brave move. It's going to be very, very brave. We shall see. So there's finalised in third place at the moment. There's Butler. Might just see him. Not quite. So, oh, incident maybe from Butler because he's lost a lot of time there on Clive. So Clive coming up to 50% of hard tyre here. Has got a couple of laps in him still, so this is going to be interesting. This is going to be down to the wire. Can Clive get a second win here, ladies and gentlemen? Does he stay out? Yes, he does. Does Butler? No, he doesn't. So Butler comes in. He's at 19 minutes. He comes in. He's got plenty of fuel. So he comes in. Is he going to go on the medium tyre or is he going to go hard? There is finalised. There's Danny C. Audio Muted has also come in. We'll keep an eye on Butler because I really want to see what sort of tyres he takes on. Also in as well for his incident. So no damage for Butler, so he'll be fueling up to the rim and out he goes. Does he go on hard? Yes, he does. So out on the hard tyres, sees himself behind Gamer, but he is now ready for the rest of the race. So there he is. Where's Southpaw? What does he go on? Audio Muted also in. So Audio Muted has gone out. What does he go on? He's gone on the racing hards also. And Southpaw, we are just waiting for the repairs to be done. And he goes out on the racing hard too. So flat out racing hards for the last 18 minutes for these guys. Ekberg there in 10th place. Boomer there in 11th. There he is. And the bar still seizing the moment for a safety car. And you see, finds himself now in 3rd place and slides round the corner. And as you can see, look, as I said, this is where the pad drivers seem to benefit with the skills of getting round the corner. Look at this. Fantastic skill from Danny C as he tries to hold that rear of the car for dear life, and it's going to be a real struggle in the grouping sector going down the hill because again this is a place where I lost control of my car on Monday and finally just needs to time the next pit stop, so he's close enough and has better tyres to challenge to overtake at the end. Yeah, very true. He's changing his tune, his old Mario there. Be very close, mate. It's going to be very, very close today. I'm looking forward to this end. So 17 minutes to go. Danny C there in 3rd. Oh, the leader's coming in. Yes, so Clive comes in. Finalised is there in 2nd. Butler's already come in. So Finalised is going to cross the line now. And he does so. He does a 204, smashing it through. Also, Mr. Danny C also comes in and he did very, very well not to get damage there. So Clive is got the car down. He's filling up also. He's got 17 minutes. I'm pretty sure he'll full tank it and just go for it now. Yeah, it's going to be tough, isn't it? 16 minutes to go. Surely he's got to go medium. Got to go medium, hasn't he? Keep an eye on Clive. So Clive comes out. He goes out on the racing hard. So full tank, racing hard again. And Clive goes out looking for that, and look how quick that undercut nearly worked there for Butler. He's there in 6th place. He's right behind him again. So let's have a look at Danny C. Danny C comes out on the racing medium. He's got out front of Audio Muted. And now the challenge is on. There's Southpaw in 9th place on the racing hard. Ekberg there in 10th place. Tartan's still going round, doing a fantastic job. He's on the racing hard tyre. And he's doing a sublime job. We haven't really said about Lewis either, because Lewis is on the medium, and so he could do a splash and dash. Now, depends on how far he is from Danny C. Where is Danny C on track? So, 7th place. It's not far enough in front, but if he puts a set of racing softs at the last part of this race, he could really close in and really pinch a couple of spots at the end here. But this man at the moment has it in the bag. But he really needs to start putting his hammer down, doesn't he? It does. With less grip, you're right, mate. But then again, it's a one-stop, isn't it? So we'll see. If it's not, you know, depend on how far. Where is Lewis to Gamer? There's Gamer. There is Clive. So again, it's very tight between the top 5 here, top 6 as well. Danny C not that far behind either. No, he's not allowed to, mate. He's a guest driver, not a defender. So there is Lewis. Is Lewis going to come around and do another lap, or is he going to sneak in now and do a pit stop? No, he doesn't. So Tartan comes in. So the guest driver, Tartan, comes in, and that'll be Lewis going up into second place, which he does. So there's Tartan. That's my lovely livery. So in he goes. There goes Gamer and Clive and Butler and Danny C. Won't be far behind. There's Danny C. He crossed the line now. He's doing 206s on the medium, which is not slow at all, so we'll keep an eye on Danny C. There is audio muted, cruising round on the hard tyre. That points as he goes. Or in ninth place, there he is. Tartan has come out. I'm pretty sure Tartan's on the medium. Yes, he is. So he can start opening up the taps, see if he can grab a few spots on his way. There is Umasuna there in 10th place. There is Ekberg in 11th. Andy there in 12th. Adam Bar's still sitting there. He's probably got a pizza. The guy's waving for a pizza. There's Uber up in the top right waiting for him to finish so he can give him his pizza. But there it's finalised in the lead. 2:04.615. Is that Tartan's first pit? Yeah, it is. Yeah, he has done very, very well. But he has dropped down to 8th place. The 24 seconds from Lewis now is the gap from him to finalise, so that is very, very close indeed. I'm trying to think what the sort of pit times are going to be. So we've finalised there. He's going to have to fuel a bit, isn't he? So that's probably going to be at least 22 seconds in the pits, maybe more. But looking very, very good indeed. So there's finalised. There's Lewis. There's Gamer. There's Clive. And Butler. Danny C's not that far away. There he is as he comes round. Right-hander now and sliding those mediums. Really putting the hammer down. Wants to get that top 3 finish if he can. Needs 5 seconds more. Does he really? Wow. So Lewis is in. So Lewis is in. Yeah, indeed. Great shout. So Lewis in. Lewis fills up. Still though, with time to go, now we can start putting his foot down. It's still 12 minutes, so you really do want to full tank it, surely. So Lewis comes out. There is Tartan. There is Southpaw. So Southpaw just going to be behind him there. You might see him flash through the screen at the end. Not quite. But finalises out 30 seconds in the lead. That could be enough. But he's got hardly any fuel left and he's starting to slide the car around. So let's keep an eye on that. So he might have to short shift here. Is he short shifting? Yes, he is. No mandatory tyres knock. No, so you can basically pick whatever tyre you want. It's all about getting to the end. And the strategy, obviously, is the killer with the tyre wear and the fuel, which is times 6 times 4. So finalised coming through. Pretty good at the moment, doesn't he? Again, just needs to make sure he gets round there. Oh, goodness me. Manages to save it. Cruises in. So 31 seconds. Finalised. Just make sure he creeps into the white lines, which he does so. So there's finalised. Gamer will take provisional lead here. Or will he? Butler's got past Clive. So Clive's made a mistake somewhere. Has Clive made a mistake somewhere? We may have to just grab that replay. There's finalised. He's got the tyres on. Surely, as Mario said, is he going to put the racing softs back on? He may do so. He is going a bit more on the tank. Here we go. As he comes out, does Gamer... No, Gamer stays in. He goes into the pits. And Butler's there on the straight. And there is Clive just behind. So Finalised has made it out of the pit stop. He hasn't got a penalty. He's got racing softs on. He's got 10 minutes to hold it. Can he do it? We're going to find out now. Looks very, very good. So the Lambo also eats tart. It does indeed, mate. It does indeed. So finalised looks very, very good. And do you know what, Mario? I said this all along. I never knew why he kept using the racing softs. Now I know. Butler there, second. Clive in third. Danny C there in fourth place. He should be going to the end, but he's closing these guys because they're on the hard tyres. This is the incredible comeback drive here from him. There's audio muted. And we have 4 minutes until the safety car won't be deployed. There's Tartan in 6th. There's Lewis in 7th on the racing medium. Southpaw there in 8th. Gamer drops down into 9th place now. Boomer in the pits. Take a look at him in his lovely livery. It's not a very nice thing to say, Dan. But yeah, it's right. Yeah, no, I'm not, mate. I'm not taking any notes. I was very quick on my racing soft, and the problem is I would have been quicker if I sorted out my damage in the pits, and I didn't. I put the racing softs back on, and then I forgot to do the damage, and then that was my qualifying over. So, yeah, unfortunately, what could have been a pole position ended up being, I think it was 4th or 5th on the grid. I think it was worse, actually. I think it was like 6th. So, finalised there. Actually, I think I was next to Mario in 4th, I think. I'm not too sure. So finalised there, 8 seconds up the road from Clive. So Clive's got passed for position on Butler there. Now, was that a drag race? Yeah, it looks like he's got the toe. He's got a great line out of that corner. He's on the back of Clive. On Butler, goes down the inside as Clive gets the move done. Butler gives him room, and they go through. Great drive from the 2cc drivers. Great respect. So, 10 seconds down the road now is finalised. So, just needs to feed that throttle through now. Try not to get any degradation on the tyres. They are the racing softs mine, but watch out because Danny C's on the prowl. And there he is in 4th place looking for a podium finish. And that looks like it's definitely on the cards now, doesn't it? 8 minutes to go. 50% of the tyre left. It's going to be very, very tough as we see a move down the inside. Does he get it done? Yes, he does, down the inside. And Danny C goes into 3rd, but cutback could be on here for Butler as he got on the racing hard tyres. It's going to be very, very tough indeed. Well, Danny C looks like he's got it done, or has he? Because Butler's really trying to ring it out here and has to give it up. And that is Danny C now into 3rd. And it's Clive. Now he's got to keep an eye on. Can Clive get round the corner? And oh! Danny C, very lucky, makes a mistake. Butler drag race down to the other end of the bridge here to the left-hander. Can he go through? And Danny C had to bail out of that one. He was trying so hard to push. There's points on the board for Danny C, but I tell you what, I think even though he's that far back, I still think he's going for this win. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be very, very tight. 7 minutes to go. That's going to be a real tough ask. It is the medium tyre. They do last okay, but let's have a look now. So we've got, was that 7 minutes? That's a possible 4 laps, isn't it? Well, it is 4 laps. That's going to be tough. That's going to be very difficult, especially through that tough S sector just after turns 1 and 2. So we'll keep an eye on Danny C. But this is the battle we need to watch, isn't it? Because Butler feeling the pressure now. On board with Butler. Danny C looks down the inside. Does he get that done this time? On the brakes. Yes, he does. He's going to have to really think about this now, but he gets it done. Good move from Danny C. Makes the position, and it's stuck this time. Danny C moves over to the right-hand side. He's also got to keep an eye on fuel. He should be okay for fuel, but it's going to be very tight. So Butler there in 4th place. Danny C now in 3rd. Clive is his next target. There he is in 2nd place. Finalised 11 seconds up the road. And his tyres are looking pretty good, aren't they? 5 minutes to go. He should be safe. He should be safe. Lewis in 5th. So bragging rights at the moment going to finalised, but still good points here for Lewis. There's audio muted, trying to chase him down. Tartan there in 7th. Southport also trying to close up the gap. There's Gamer, he's now back in the mix. And on the racing soft, so he could take a couple of these guys as well. There's Boomer in 10th place. Really do like that livery, nicely done. Ekberg there in 11th. Has aero damage. 5 seconds to go before Adam Bath can put his feet up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the safety car window closed. It's Andy there in 12th place. Doing a very, very good job indeed. Nice and consistent. Back to leader. There he is, finalised. Let's go back and have a look at the Clive battle. Let's go on board with Clive as the sun starts to set here at St. Croix. What's up, Basecraft? Hey, Vince, good to see you, mate. See, being very, very patient indeed. Doesn't have to make any moves as yet. He knows he's got the tyre. He's got a quicker car at the moment. Oh, again, both of them skipping, and he just launches through that corner, and he's going for an outside move here on Clive. Now, is Clive going to defend it? It's going to be very brave indeed, but Danny C gets that line, and he's managed to hold it. That's fantastic from Danny C there. Superb driving. Goes into second place. Now, 13 seconds up the road is a man called Finalised, but he's also got to think about the tyres because they have really degraded in that last lap, haven't they? My goodness me, have they? 4 minutes, he's still got 2 laps to go yet. So this could play into Clive's hands if he can stay with him, but let's go and have a look at that great overtaking move here from Danny C. Lovely use of the curbs. Clive holds the inside line. Danny C round the outside into the final corner. Clive gives him room. Slides it round the corner. Nice job from Danny C. Evening, James. So Danny C into second. 14 seconds up the road is this man, Finalised. So Finalised looks pretty good at the moment. He's definitely cruising. Oh, I say that. He's done consistent 204, so it's not technically cruising, but it is on a racing soft tyre. Danny C with a 204.444. 5 there in third. Danny C's last lap will be like skating on ice. It is going to be skating on ice, for sure. Skating or dancing, one of the two. It's going to be very difficult indeed. But he needs to get away from that man, Clive, who's got plenty of tyre. And again, that's a slippery tyre as well. But now it's starting to degrade. It will be breaking up a little bit, so it should be a little bit easier to drive. Let's see how he gets on. Yeah, probably right, mate. Probably right. So there is Butler in 4th place. Where is Lewis? Lewis is there. There he is. There in 5th place. Trying to push again now. There is the guest car battle, which is great to see. Tartan and Gamer. 2 minutes to go as they cross the line now. So be very, very close. They might get another lap here as we see Danny C. No, this could be their final lap actually. There's Gamer and Tartan having a good old battle. And again, let's keep it nice and patient, guys. Southport there in 8th place. He'll want a piece of this as well. Audio Muted there in 9th place. Boomer in 10th. And Ekberg in 11th. Still with that damage. And there's Andy. He's doing, like I said, doing a really good job. So Finalised. Comes through. There is Danny C. And again, as we said, and as it was mentioned, that tyre is not looking too great now, is it? That is definitely second hand, and you can pick that up for free in the shop. And Danny C is really struggling. He's sliding that car around now. If he grabs this second place after this, it's going to be absolutely sensational when he's sliding the car around. And this must be music to Clive's ears as he closes in and nearly hits the wall. So Finalised comes through. Got a minute to go. Oh, this is going to be very, very close indeed. Keep an eye on Danny and Clive. And Clive's closing. Clive is closing. He can see what's happening in front of him, and there's nothing Danny can do. And it's a superb race from Danny. He's done really, really well, considering the contact at the start of the race. And you can see sliding around. And Clive's going to get the power down very early here. On board with Clive. There is Danny. Still looks like podium for Danny C. I don't think Butler's close enough. Need to keep an eye on our leader because he's coming through the S's, but we will stay with this. Oh, and Clive's going down the inside of Danny C as Danny C goes sideways, and that was the opportunity. Now he's got to keep it held through the S's, but there is our leader. He's coming through the final corner. We'll quickly look back at Danny C and Clive because he's got to make sure he gets this stuck and not slide it round, but it's finalised. He's going to take the win. He's going to cross the line, or is he? He's going to get a celebratory lap, it looks like. Yes, he is. No, he crosses the line and finalised, takes the win. Danny C has got one more corner to go. Clive is right behind him and he needs to keep this nice and smooth as Danny C, and I think he's done it. That's superb driving from Danny C. He's managed to hold on. He had a crash at the start and he's managed to pin that second place back. That's incredible. So Danny C takes second, Clive in third. It'll be Butler crossing the line in fourth. He's very happy with that. Lewis will come through in fifth place, and looks like Gamer's got Tartan for the guest car win. So there is Lewis. Well done to Lewis. And there is Gamer. He comes round in 6th place. With Tartan in 7th. And Southport in 8th. Already Muted will come through in 9th. Brilliant stuff from him. And Boomer there in 10th place. He's just making his way round now. There is a spinner. Oh, is that Ekberg? So Ekberg and Andy are going to have a little battle to the line here. I don't think they're going to have enough time. We might see them through. Oh, well done, Danny. It was supercar control. Really, really was. And that is the difference between trying it on pad and trying it on wheel. I mean, there's no chance on a wheel we could hold that at all. It would be literally on skates. And it's amazing how much car control you need as well on a pad. It really is. So there is Boomer. He goes round in 10th. No disrespect to Danny at all. He's a super driver and deserved everything tonight. He really did. 2nd place. Well done, mate. Pat on the back there. Oh, why not? You can go in the interview room if you want, mate. Yeah, we'll have the top 3 if we can. I think it was James. So there's Andy. Andy's slowing down here. Is he having a little cruise? He's going to have a one-to-one with Ekberg, is he? What a gentleman. What an absolute gentleman. I think Ekberg's going to give him a punt, I reckon. Yeah, he is. Well done, guys. Great stuff. Oh, look, and there's loads of damage on that car. Look at that. That would have been great. Finalised is your winner tonight. Ash jumps in and sees Danny C grab that 2nd place, but it's Finalised who takes the win. Congratulations to Finalised. And I just need to just pop back into the Discord. I don't know where everyone is actually, mind. Actually need to find out where we have to go to. We'll go to the chat and race room. Hopefully the guys will be there. So if we can go into the chat and race room, the top 3, that'd be fantastic. Well, there's your winner, Finalised. Congratulations to Finalised. Let's take a look. Oh, actually, I can save that replay now. Good. Let's take a look at those race results. So Finalised takes the win. It's Danny C in 2nd with that phenomenal drive. Definitely driver of the day. Well, I say that. Finalised had a good run as well. So Finalised strategy was brilliant. Look at that. Brilliant stuff. Clive there in 3rd. Butler in 4th. Lewis in 5th. Gamer in 6th. Tartan in 7th. Southport in 8th. There'll be Audio Muted in 9th. Then will be Boomer in 10th. Andy 11th. Ekberg in 12th. And unfortunately, we didn't get to see the Oris out for Adam Bath. But maybe we will next time. But we'll keep that back on there. And we'll have a chat with these guys. I'm not too sure who's in and who's not. So at the moment, we have Finalised. Hopefully, we get Danny C and everyone else in. Yeah, they are coming in now. And we do have Clive, so that's fantastic. Let's have a quick word with Clive first. Clive, can you hear me, mate? Hello, Clive, you there? Ah, there we go. There's Clive. Hello, mate. So let's have a little quick discussion there. Obviously, the strategy was the hard tyre the whole way through. It nearly worked. I mean, 14 seconds down the road, but a couple of people were just mentioning that maybe the medium tyre for the 2nd stint might have been the way to go. But, you know, you kept it there and nearly pipped Danny C at the end there, but some great car control, managed to hold it off. How do you think your race went?
Yeah, I was expecting one more lap, to be honest. The 2 times that I've done a practice race, it's been 19 laps, so that was why I went for the hards. But yeah, in hindsight, I wish I'd gone hards, medium. But well done to the other two out front. Just had the strategy wrong, really.
Yeah, but again, though, it's another top three finish. Getting that win 2 weeks ago, and now another top three finish. You hoping for another one in the next one at Road America?
Yeah, definitely. A bad start to the season, but I feel like I'm getting used to the car now. So yeah. And Road Atlanta is one of my favourites. So yeah, hopefully I'll be back on the podium again.
Awesome, nice one, Clive. Congratulations, mate. Well done. Third place today.
Cheers.
So there was Clive. Let's have a word with Danny C, championship leader in the Lamborghini Pro Series. And Danny, what a race you had! It had everything, didn't it? Drama. It was like watching EastEnders. To be fair, the contact with Lewis. To be honest, when you watch it back, it is quite dramatic. Finalized went to look like he was going to make a move. I think he was trying to put you off, but also put off Lewis. So Lewis just went, oh, I'm going to go straight on. It just so happened there was a blue CCR car there, and it was Danny C. But what a comeback that was, mate, and especially with no tyre at the end. That was phenomenal. How you must be quite happy with that regardless.
You know what time it is? It's Danny C time. I'll just keep going and keep pushing and never give up until the checkered flag. If you need that sort of mentality, then that's the sort of quality you're looking for. To be honest, I had fun out there regardless on the outcome, and obviously I was just literally just to gain into the zone, like when it comes to surviving through the first lap, and obviously it was unfortunate that I'd been hit, and obviously which put me like into the barrier, and then so I just kept my composure together, just to bring it around to the back to the pits, to change the tires and then put some fuel on, as well as getting the repairs done, and then obviously do the unthinkable. So from there on, I've just been consistent, just to keep going as was whatever strategy everyone else is on. Then obviously with this track being notorious on tire wear, then which obviously we saw a few people on hard tires, so which literally throws a spanner into the works for sure. And then I just had to try and get to the medium tires to as long as I can. Although when I tried the hard tires last time out at Circuit de Catalunya, then probably it wasn't the best of choices at the time. But then obviously with this track around, then obviously with no pressure, and obviously I just thought, you know what, because with how the spectacle is panning out, then obviously it's just to I'm not gonna get ahead of myself or jinx things just yet a bit, because I'll just continue to to keep collecting all the results, a lot of points best I can, in every race I could, and then so that's a good battle with a few drivers, and having passed a lot of people also, and which is the exciting part of the race, which I enjoy the most. Which I don't get that very often. Which I've been at the front for most of the time, and then for sure it's certainly up there from my end. As probably one of the most entertaining races I had for sure. And, so GG's to finalise and Clive on the podium finishes as well, and happy days.
Yeah, well done, mate. That was a well professional comment there. Comments, should I say? That was well done, mate. Danny C, second in the race, but leading the championship. But I tell you what, fantastic race from that man. But I'll tell you what, there was another man who just made it just that more special, and that was finalised. Mate, what a drive that was. I kept saying to you, why you keep using the racing soft tyre? It was clear that's why you use the racing soft tyre, and you were saying about the degradation, but it worked for you tonight. It was a superb drive. Well done. How did you feel? Apparently Mario claimed it as well, so he's calling that one. But mate, super drive. It really, really was. How did you feel about you in?
I'm finally glad I get the monkey off my back, but I gotta do a little Danny though, because it's my first win in this. It's kiki. But I doing a couple practices with this, I could tell the track was gonna get colder, so I knew the mediums may not stick as hard. Hards were definitely out of the question for me. That was not gonna happen. But I finally got that monkey wrench out and kind of threw it out there to see if it stuck. And I think it was about 7 laps to go. I saw second place go into the pits. That gave me a nice, comfortable, free stop. And I was like, perfect. My strat has worked out on this.
Yeah, definitely. Because I was saying, Clive went the hard tyre twice. And again, he was saying that the actual timer was a little bit think usually it was a little bit shorter than that, but obviously he was going to go for a medium tyre, then decided, oh, hold on a minute, I need to go back on the hard, which is what he did. But that could have changed things out. I mean, 14 seconds down the road, it gave you that nice, comfortable gap. But with no tyre depth for Danny C, it really opened up the taps for you to just keep pushing and pushing away. But like I said, your strategy worked absolutely brilliantly tonight, mate. Congratulations, well done. And we'll see you at Road America and another track that you quite like as well.
Not too bad. There's only one little turn that gets me a little issue, but hopefully I can take another fight to Danny this time and get my pretzels from him.
Yeah, definitely. Well done, mate. Congratulations on your win, and we hope for many, many more. But well done, everybody that has raced tonight. It's been absolutely superb. Massive congratulations to Finalised. Finally got the monkey wrench out, and it's finally paid off for Finalised. Danny C there with a credible comeback from the back of the grid all the way up to second place with no tyres, battling away for that second place podium finish with Clive right behind him. And then it was Clive that took the third place in the end, with Butler in fourth, Lewis in fifth place. Gamer Wall takes sixth with Tartan seventh, Southpaw in eighth. Obviously, Southpaw will get points for sixth, as the guest cars don't get any points. But well done to the guest drivers, done a superb job there. Audio Muted, Boomer, Andy Ekberg are your 12 other racers tonight. But Finalised is your man. He's taking it home, and he's now going back to America to see if he can do it again in 2 weeks. Join us in 2 weeks for that. But don't forget, if you can, please join us for our next race on Monday, which is the AWRC. It's going to be an absolute corker. That again also is at Road America. And then Thursday we have the mini mods to enjoy as well. So join me next week for that from myself and all the drivers here in the Lamborghini Pro Championship, sponsored by Leap, and also our partners here at Racers Collective. Signing out. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone.